Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is July 25th, 2024. It's Thursday. It was a nice hot day. No, not nice. It was a hot day once again for us here in California. So, when it gets hot, I just get really, the laziness dials up another notch. So, hopefully you guys are holding on okay. But without further ado, let's get going on today's edition of Monster Strike News. And where are my controls? Here we go. And as expected, we do get a little something extra for Oshinoko. We got B Komachi here. You'll see Ruby, Arima, Kana, and Memcho together in their idol group, and we will getting them collectively as a unit. We'll be taking them on a one and done style Insidious quest. So you just need to clear this quest one time, and you will get them a max luck immediately. This quest will be starting tomorrow, so good luck trying to finish her right away. And of course, this game wouldn't leave you hanging, only being able to pick one. Once you complete the previous stage, you will be able to pick up these extra striker card. Now, it is important to note that you must clear that new Insidious quest before these new cards are unlocked. So don't try, starting to stock up on your spent stamina until you clear the quest, because it will not add up as far as I can tell here. So it is a requirement to clear the previous quest, and of course, I hope that was obvious, you must have cleared the first card as well. So you can see that the boundaries are a little bit higher for these new gauges, but do you know that you do also get 50 copies of a B Komachi as well? Why that's important, we'll talk about that in a second. But of course, as a review, if you picked one and you were done, well, you get the other two as long as you're diligent about completing quests. Now, why would you want another extra 100 copies of this particular monster? Well, they did say that the Able badge is unlocked for this character, which means if you fuse 99 luck to a monster that is already at max luck, you will be able to get that Able Berry badge for free. I guess you spent the 99 luck, but not going to be that too difficult to get it. So hopefully Bikomachi is a strong monster and warrants that Able Berry, but always nice to get that for basically free. And of course, we talked about this on Dream Days, that the castle will be coming back with a new format. The battle counts of the two areas, the original castle and then the garden areas, have now been fused into one. And of course, the rewards have also been combined as well. So as we've seen, this is what we saw from Dream Days, right? Like before, when you had 6 clears on the original and 4 clears on the new, those were on 2 separate reward tracks. Now your clear count is combined, so you will have 10 total clears, and then you will have a singular reward track to pick items up on. And if you don't remember what the rewards are, here they are again. Everything in blue was there previously. Everything in red is added. You can see that 55 sneaks in there for an extra bonus. And then once you can get up to 90, that, yes, is a monthly way to pick up a connect scroll. So that is very, very valuable. Actually, we'll probably get my butt off in trying to see if Battle 1 or Stage 1 I can get far enough to see if it's viable to try and get to 90. I have no idea. 60 I can still do. Still not, I wouldn't say reliably easy, but I can get to 60. Whether I can get another 30 on top of that is another question for sure. All right, here is a big announcement for this news. We are getting a new paid pack. This will cost actual money for you to get, but you get the opportunity to do a 10 pull with that pack, and in that 10 pull you are guaranteed 2 monsters. Now, those 2 monsters are guaranteed to be from a pool of 20 pre-selected monsters, and one of those guaranteed slots is going to be a limited monster. Now, this pack does cost 4,900 yen each, and you can only buy each pack once. So you can buy pack 1, the blue one time. You can buy the red pack 2, one time. So it's an interesting prospect, but of course what's important is the monsters in that pool. Actually, before we go in there, just a clarification of how the pack actually works. Now, it's important to note that the pool of 20 that I was talking about will only show up in the guaranteed slots. In some gachas, it was always, you have a chance to get these limited monsters. This gacha, there is zero chance in the first 8 pulls that you will be getting that pool of 20, right? That pool of 20 is reserved for the guaranteed slots. All right, so that's an important thing. But I mean, you can get any other general pool monsters in the first 8. That's still possible. That's a still 12% chance, right? But as you can see for the items, you will get 3 copies of the Waku Waku stick and 3 copies of a Waku Waku min on top of this 10 pull. So pretty nice to say. And like I said earlier, the first guaranteed slot, the gold banded slot, will be one of 20 monsters, and then that rainbow slot will be, from that 20, only include the limited monsters. So what are the pool of monsters? Well, let's take a look at pack number 1 first. Right, so here are your 20 monsters that will show up in the last 2 slots. Now you can see that the gold frame does include the rainbow frame, right? So you could get one of those rainbow monsters in your gold frame. That is absolutely possible. Right, so you can see the ones in the yellow on the left side are your alpha monsters, right? The time limited monsters. And then everybody in the rainbow slots is the limited monsters, right? So, if you see anybody in there that you really want, go after that. You can see, gauge your box with what you see in this pool of 20. What are the chances you get something new? Is there a good amount of new monsters in there that would make you happy? Then maybe consider it. So this is pool number 1. Now let's take a look at pool number 2. Now, interesting thing to note in pool number 2 is that the limited characters, right? In pack 1, you had 10 possible monsters. In pack 2, you only have 8 possible monsters. So the chance of getting what you want in that last slot jumps quite high, right? 1 out of 8 versus 1 out of 10, and maybe more if you have multiple ones, right? But you can see that the general pool monsters for number 2 is a little bit wider, but I mean, it is still a quite solid set of monsters that you can pick up from pack 2. And honestly, I think the lineup for the limiteds alone, if you were going to pick one, pack 2 appears to be a lot more attractive in my opinion. And I think people in the Discord were echoing such sentiments, I think. But yeah, the characters that you can get limited in pack 2, that is a solid lineup. But of course, you can pick up the general pool monsters as well. Again, first slot, any of these 20. Second slot, only the ones in the rainbow slot, in the rainbow border. So if that tickles your fancy, go ahead and pick it up. Again, 4,900 yen each. If you want both, that's 9,800 yen. And the US dollar has been going down a little bit lately. It looks like Japan is serious about trying to recover the exchange rates there. So buy early. You have a week to do it. It lasts until the 8th of August. And of course, we talked about the Again Gacha at Dream Days. It will be coming, and it comes tomorrow. You will start the adventure here at, noon Japan time, if you so please. And of course, how this works is you will have 3 different options to pull from this gacha. And let's take a look at that on the next slide. The 3 options you have is first, the regular, right? This was the OG Again Gacha, where you got a random pull from 10 to 100. You don't know when it's going to stop, but we'll talk about the end. Let's talk about the end condition for the Again Gacha is that you are always guaranteed a limited monster. Now, it doesn't mean if you see a limited monster that it's going to stop, but there's a chance that when you see that limited monster, it's like, oh no, is this the last one? And so that is the regular gacha. You get to do that every temple and play the odds to see, is it gonna stop or is it gonna keep going? Ooh, I got a bakshi, yay! But that means No, it's like, oh no, I got a bakshi, but that means I get to go on for another temple for sure. I don't know. I am actually, I am leaning towards regular this time. I forgot what I did last time, but I feel like I'm going to do regular for both of my accounts. That's my opinion. Safety, if you just want to play it safe, as the name says, you are guaranteed 50 pulls, no matter what. And of course, for all of the YouTubers out there, challenge gacha, 10 or 100, heaven or hell, literally says that in Japanese, right? Tengoku ka, jigoku ka. You will get that first temple. If you get a bakshi on that first temple, congrats, you are guaranteed a full 100. If you see a limited monster there, oh man, you could be one and done. It is a lot of fun. It is honestly a lot of fun to watch everybody's reaction to this on YouTube. But I don't know. I don't like that. I'm just gonna go with the regular. Most likely, we'll see a game time decision tomorrow. Which, you know, might be a little bit, yeah, you'll probably see it on my Friday in the US, my results. I'll probably do it right away. There's no reason to wait. So let's see how that goes in a few days. Transcension Kai today, we got Formula Axel here. Her name is upgraded to Monst Formula Full Axel, but I just kept the original name to keep it consistent. Pierce Paladin Super Speed type, we've got Anti-Transport Wall, Ethereal Dragon Killer M, Anti-Block and Dash M. For the Connect skill, you've got Anti-Gravity Barrier and Minesweeper M. And then you also have a requirement there of 2 non-Paladin classes or 2 non-speed types. Not too difficult, I think. And then the Strike Shot speed and power up, and she'll do extra damage to shields and drones, with her bump combos being Scramble, Laser, EL, and Bubbly Gift. And we get a second Transcension Kai. Today we got Shibasho here. English translation for that will be Shimazao. Well, let's take a look at what he has. We've got a Bound Samurai Super Balance type, Anti-Transfer Wall, Super Laser Stop M, Anti-Block with Super Anti-Speed Down Wall on the gauge. You've got Anti-Damage Wall, Repeat Hit Killer M, and Bump Combo Boost on the Connect. And the requirements here is similar template. We've got 2 or more non-samurai class or 2 or more non-balance types on your team. Strike Shot speed up and will do extra damage to the first hit enemy's class, so it's important to make sure you pinpoint what monster he hits first. And then of course his bomb combo will be Chozetsu, Pierce Spread, EL5, and Super Bound Bomb. Then there was a lot of merch stuff, but and a lot of campaigns. If you're in Japan, look out for some of these like Fanta things. I guess they're gonna kick off the sauna stuff next month. There is a chance. Oh, hold on, I won't say anything, but could be some interesting stuff in the next few months. But anyways, Monster Strike news next week, same time as usual, August 1st. We're already in August. Oh my. 4 p.m. Japan time is when news will happen. And of course, here are your next week's lucky monsters. Hopefully you have at least 3 of them so you can pick up the bonus chest when farming. And of course we got... actually, did they not talk about Monster Strike Day today? Because that's around the corner. Hope I didn't miss that slide, but yeah, it's around the corner. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing. I know I'm a bit behind on comments again. I'll try to catch up on that right after this video. And what? ENG Monst, all the slides are already there. And the Discord channel, link to the server in the description below. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.